Family Pastoral Company, ladies and gentlemen. I can offer you 170 here. There's 169 next door. You can take one with the option.
Up to 600 plus. Nick, they've been drenched and vaccinated last week. Right. And in this particular pen of 170, there's 68 multiples and 102 singles. Next door, there's 67 multiples and 102 singles.
Pastured for that tight 7-week lambing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, I'll suggest the price you set me right. They're worth there close to $350. $310 I've got, you all heard it. I mean, $210 a run along.
Ian Mark and Rodwell's conducted a sheep sale at Wycheproof on Friday, and Nick Byrne joins me. Nick, about 6,500 in the yard. A pretty good lineup of sheep quality-wise, and you had representations from nearly every major sheep district in the state.
Yeah, it was a very tidy lineup of all types of sheep here, Murray. The crossbred ewes scanned in lamb, were principally all our crossbred ewes were scanned up, which consisted of some very nicely bred drafts of sheep. Merino sheep were also of outstanding quality right through even to the wether lambs.
Yeah, Marcus started off very, very strongly. He had some very nice 16 drop ewe lambs, crossbred ewe lambs scanned up, and they've made $330.
Yeah, the Hemley ewes, he always presents his sheep very well in a beautifully bred shape, and $330 I think for his tops, and his consignment averaged around about the $300 mark, I think.
Yeah, that's over 6,500. So a pretty good outlet for there. You had some other ewe lambs in the $270s to $300 mark.
Yeah, most of the crossbred sheep, and they're all younger sheep from lambs to nothing older than two-year-old that were scanned in lamb. You needed, even for the small pen lots, you needed in excess of $250 to get a start, and most of them closer to $270 or $80.
Yeah, similar in the Merino ewes. You had some very nicely scanned up big Western Australian and South Australian ewes that made the $250s to $278. Yeah. That was very, very good selling and comparable to anything that you'd find on the box.
Yeah, I think it could have even been a little bit better than the line of ewes that Landmark had that made 278 were outstanding ewes, scanned in lamb to a border Leicester. They were magnificent ewes, and it's a lot of money, I know, but probably worth every penny of it in current conditions.
Yeah, talking about a lot of money, you had some big lines here today, and very seldom did you have to split them. They've stumped up and paid, $80,000 and $100,000, $120,000 for lines of ewes.
Yeah, there's some big checks to be written out, but I think, and like you touched on earlier, it wasn't a huge crowd, but I think we had representation from all over the state, from the east, the north, the south, and southwest. There was every corner of the state here, and I think it's a case that sheep sales, physical sheep sales, aren't common at the moment, and people are prepared to drive to find the better lines of well-bred and well-presented sheep.
Yeah, wether lambs, all of the top end of the wether lambs to the processors in that 117, 18 up to 124 or $5.
Yeah, tops of them to 140, our top wether lambs. Process is very strong on them. I think actually there may have only been one pen that went back out into the paddock. Look, that's to be expected, I guess. Most of the lambs presented with a fair bit of condition on them, suitable for the butcher trade. But having said that, there was a bit of grazier competition on some of the lighter ones, but the butcher's just pipping them all the time.
Yeah, good result, and good to be back in the yards again selling store sheep.
It is so, and actually a beautiful day here in Wycheproof, no dust, a tinge of green around the yards. Not all that common in these yards, but very pleasant to work here, but particularly in the current selling conditions.